included. Bitch, we're here. Welcome to EazysWorld. And today, I want to introduce my guest for first and foremost, because this is the man that literally opened the whole fucking new portal. Not only was he the first one to open the new portal, but I only had erratic behavior out for a month, and then he came. So I would like to introduce the man of the hour, the power hour, the man with the plan, Mr. Motherfucking Fletechrachi, aka Mr. fucking Going Global himself. Everybody in this bit, thank you. Like I said, thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, you being the first guest on this bitch, bro, is not only flattering. Let me turn the speaker off. It's not only flattering, but I remember I think I was like the first to last guest before the rebrand of the interviews, because I remember you were saying about you didn't even want to fuck with interviews no more because it's like, you know, it was always some street shit, and then you always got to edit shit out because niggas used to say shit. But it's like, then when I came, you was like, hey, there's still fucking hope. There's still fucking hope. And this was like the ending of 2020, beginning of 21, when the underground was still the underground. And the fact that, you know what I'm saying, me and you are still here, and then we still got that vibe and that still close connection like that, that means a lot. Because I was the first, the last person there, and then you the first person here. It's like years later, this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it means a lot, bro.
Still growing.
Exactly. We still fucking growing, getting better with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm happy as fuck. I was excited to get you here, and I'm. What's up, my nigga?
Do it, man. Hey,
how was your day?
Everything trying to discourage us from this moment. But we here, you know. Shit, you seen that? Shit, flat tire.
Yeah.
We was trying to do it this
my
morning.
man's hit a fucking drainage, bro.
Man,
stab that bitch.
like you can hear it, like
Dead ass.
So like that's like some real life, like right now us on the podcast.
I needed to get my phone. You keep talking.
Some real life, like, hey, nah, like no matter what, I'm not about to let this discourage me. But
not at all.
My day was cool, man. I've been doing some stuff with the M-Line ball.
M-Line, ooh, tell me about that. Birdman is guest of honor. He's playing that. Keep going. Stunner man.
Like,
Stunner man.
He gave me my flowers. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Everything red in here.
Everything fucking red. Everything fucking red.
You know, we doing it for Miss Gladys.
We do this shit for Miss Gladys, boy. Well, nigga, I do this shit for Jeanette. I don't know Miss Gladys, but I do this shit for Jeanette. Yeah, I do this for Grandma, nigga. I mean,
I do this for you.
Hey, for real. I mean, shout out to Miss Gladys, but nigga, I do this for Jeanette, my nigga. I don't know no Miss,
But back to that, man. You know,
I want to talk about with you, because I gotta ask you questions. I want to talk about.
Forget Birdman.
Of course. I want to talk about how all this shit started. Like, what made Fletcher? Like, can you trace back to your beginnings before going global?
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get who you are.
Okay. Yeah, I told you I was name dropping, doing a lot of name dropping on this one. Like I said that. So I started this as more so interning, you know, just playing the back row, doing whatever need to be done for productions. So I started with Badass with the Syndicate. That was 2015, 2016. So I was doing that, you know, after school, after college, that is. You know, knew a lot of people from Southern. Shout out to SU.
Shout out to SU, yeah. Sure.
That I had connections with. So I was working with Boosie, Badass, you know. That's when he first got out of jail, right? So it was a lot of work. You know, it was a lot of work in entertainment then. So I knew people that had to work. So I was doing that. And I really was working at a plant then. So I was just on some regular, you know, 9 to 5.
Regular 9 to 5.
For 12-hour shifts, like hard labor, like, you know, I'm a man, let's go get it. Like, but working with Badass and doing the things I was doing with that and Jewel House showed me that you could really make money, you know, entertainment. Like, it's not just like a dream or like, it's believable. Like,
this shit is very fucking believable.
Look at you, man. Look at this beautiful.
That's fuck I'm saying. I had to look in the camera and I said that shit.
The shit going global. EazysWorld, man. EazysWorld.
EazysWorld.
So
yeah,
show me like the easy money. Yeah, the EazysWorld on something. So started doing that, you know what I'm saying? Doing shows different places, way to Oklahoma, Alabama, Republic, of course, the places here in BR, helping them curate that and working behind the scenes of production.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
see, big artists really be developed and found, and that
something that they don't do no more.
You know what I'm saying? So I seen an artist really get developed on a major label, like really for the company I'm working with.
Mm-hmm.
Really, hey, we push this dude. Next thing I see him on all the interviews, big platforms, and he out there. And that was crazy, really seeing that, how that works behind the scene.
Gotcha.
And after that, it just became a time like, 2019, so I want to do my own thing, bro.
Got you.
That was recipes to the wave, like, I hit
off that wave is even.
Facts, like they was, really trapping hard, so they knew Boosie them in a whole new light, like real G's. So we was working, and then me and Zay really was real underground, like in the trap, like I really,
yeah, I seen some of the videos that you and the Wave had. It was like, damn,
like gutter.
That's a real trap.
You feel me? Like really,
nothing in that bitch. It's just a fucking cabinet.
Like.
We've all been there.
My guys, facts. Like,
trust me, we've all been there. I feel you.
Situation that I'm putting myself in.
So my bad. I don't mean to interrupt because I do gotta interrupt because this is some shit that I do have to ask because when I came and going global, it was a few people that wasn't there and that are there now and they're like literally doing their fucking thing. We have one right there is fucking Wild Guapo and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Wild Guapo, you got K-Glow, you got fucking Zig Monster, then, me, I came in the mix, then, Say Baby, and then you got Neek, and then, I could go on and on about this shit.
It's all organic. Like, it started with the wave. The wave was like, all right, man, I got somebody else I want to bring in. I was just behind the scenes, videographer, whatever. It was like, hey,
but what I was trying to ask is like, nigga, is you proud of what the fuck Going Global has accomplished, bro? Are you proud to see that shit really boiled over into Artopia and shit like that, bro?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Cause I'm proud of you, my nigga. I really am. I'm proud as fuck of you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
I do. Cause you see all these fucking flowers and shit, and I gotta give you these fucking flowers, my nigga, and I'm telling you this shit right now. And I told you, nigga, you know how real this shit is? I told you this shit over the phone 100 times. But what's different about this is you got the cameras and shit now. It don't change shit.
We documenting it.
Exactly. So you can tell we real niggas just by on the shit. These motherfucking cameras go off. We still the same human beings. Why these bitches on? You see what I'm saying?
Real life. We human beings first. Real life. Before we create anything, artists.
Right. Facts. But everybody got a go-to as well, regardless of how far they come, because you gotta still be hungry.
Facts.
What do you still see yourself 5 years from now?
Man, that's like one of my questions. Man, I think I see.
And he got questions for the questioner.
Like something, man. Listening, man.
But for real, what you?
Man, like, right
just
now,
get
like,
again.
Just literally on the phone with something that I'm trying to develop bigger at South by Southwest. Like, people seeing what we doing. So
yeah, y'all ran that shit last year. Congrats to y'all. Y'all did that. Y'all did y'all thing last year.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah. Just branching out with people on my end that's bigger that can help me and pitch in and do bigger things, whatever helping hands, whatever connects, whatever networks. And like you said, that's the human resource, us having like our relationships with artists that we really work with and is real genuine, like
very genuine.
You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna happen in life.
And I feel like going back to what you saying, I'm just about genuine. You remember when we was you coming up? Well, when I was coming up, but still, when when we was coming up, nigga, and we used to be at those underground parties and shit like that. I feel like what fucked that up is the generosity, bro. I feel like that era actually could have exploded, and it could have went into like another next generation. Cause I came at around the tail end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when it's
like it's like at the peak. It's like here, and then 22 hit, and then it's like boosh. You know what I'm saying?
It's still fire, but it's coming down from the climax. Like,
right.
Yeah, I mean, I think, bro, that's like people don't. I don't know why people don't want to be nice in the game and help other people out.
Hey, listen, being nice don't make you a bitch ass nigga. Don't make you a bitch ass bitch. Now you being me an asshole, then that makes you a bitch. All right.
It's like too famous, but I feel like that's changing too. So I ain't even, about
it is.
People
it is
more genuine to being. We all artists. You come a certain way. You want to be shy and all that. But
exactly.
Still, like, if you're an artist and you go to a showcase, man, you talked about this.
We have.
Why are you leaving
tell it on the screen.
Before the showcase is over?
Tell it on the screen, sir.
You're not that famous.
Speak.
You're not that famous. Like,
speak.
So
Speak.
That just is what it is. If you're a local artist, you're like, my price is $500, and they got somebody want to get you for $2 though, bro, $3. I ain't telling you dumb your price on, but you're not that famous to be like, it's just a lot of things that's like, I get it. It's both ways to it. It's like, you want to be where you want to be, but you still got to go through the process. Like, if you want to be an artist, you got to develop. Like, I know a big artist and been on Columbia, Atlantic. He done the shows where he opened up for somebody. Nobody knew his music. Nobody knew who he was. And a year later, he got a platinum plaque. It's just a process, bro. Like,
trust the motherfucking process.
Everything is just a process for artists. Some people could skip some steps and skip the line somehow or whatever, and they can. Some people do. But not everybody can.
But do you feel like sometimes
the Sonic is so distracting?
I know. I'm glad I have all these things. But nah, it's like, do you feel sometimes the artists themselves fuck opportunities up? Because we all know the slang, like, don't burn bridges that you want to cross.
For sure.
So it's like, have you been seeing it? Because I ain't gonna lie, I have been seeing this more and more often. Like, a lot of artists burn bridges like a motherfucker. Like Wapo, hey, I saw it, like, hey, like, shake his head, he did.
He was talking about artists, like, you self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
But one of the things she said, like, was valid. It was like, this brand that, you know, I don't want to work with them, per se. Everybody might not want to work with everybody or partner with everybody. And that's fair. There's a lot of self-sabotage. That's just the trauma. Like, I just say, like, people don't like it is genuine and, somebody really want to help you. Like, that'd be rare, bro. Like, and I ain't just about to be like, that's a New Orleans. That's probably anywhere. Like, like you, like, as an artist, everybody, like, we guard it. Like, that's the self-sabotage. It's like, but some of that you do got to block out. So
you definitely do.
You got to block out some of that
definitely do.
But then it might be at the same time, like, that might be your blessing. Like, because you on the defense all the time that you blocking it. I can't speak for every situation, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, self-sabotage helping, bro. But also as the artist, the rappers, like, I've seen a major thing that you asked me at the beginning. All right, the beginning I've seen where the big artists, like, don't really want to take care of the team. Taking care of the team, this stuff that still go on now. I'm trying not to cuss and everything. This go on now. I've talked to Seven about that. This our guy. Like, you got your own work now. You put money to this. Like, you charge somebody for this, you should. That's my rate. This my work. You got cameras out here. It's real. Like, this real. So how, like, big artists still don't want to pay the cameraman? Like, Seven get on the track, we'll go out on the beat. Flexing bands won't pay the cameraman. So, like, that ain't even like just New Orleans. That's everywhere.
You know what's funny?
Everywhere, like, flexing buku bands. The cameraman like, hey, it's $200 around y'all to make a nice blog. And they'll still play on you like, nah. My IG is enough. If you tag me and you did it for me, that's gonna boost you up. But, like, that ain't just no underground artist thing. Like,
you know what's funny?
Artists muscle you like that. Like,
you know what's funny? And I wanna send a shout out to Seven. We all know Big Seven. Let me tell you niggas something, cause I done heard stories about y'all too. Cause Seven told me some stories. I don't even understand how y'all niggas don't feel intimidated by robbing like a big motherfucker like that. Cause I would pay that nigga every time I seen him. He a cool dude. But y'all niggas is bold. Y'all some bold ass niggas. Cause if he was fucked up with it, y'all wouldn't do that shit. And that's crazy. He's a gentle giant. And it shows. But y'all niggas don't feel like, I don't see him intimidation. That's just crazy. I think the nigga just cool. But y'all fucked up. Y'all some broke ass niggas, man. You need to read-diverse your bonds, nigga, with Wu-Tang Financial, bitch.
Stop saying, like, stop looking for the video. Like, I can't get y'all to work. Nah, like, to be honest, not even videographers are on it. Anybody's really doing this, man.
Anybody fucking doing it, honestly.
I don't consider myself that. I got a camera. If you want to work, I can edit. I can work Premiere. Like, we just creators. But, all right, how about you have a plan? So, like, have a plan to pay them up front, too. Like, all right, it's the script or the treatment, like, if you ain't doing that type of stuff, then you not serious about your thing. You just want to go to the damn cameraman and be like, hey, Houdini, make some damn magic. The artist got to get serious about that too. Hey, this what I want, right? This what I want to do. Like even that, a cost. That's a cost when you get into a bigger production. Like somebody writing your treatment. Hey, I didn't write it as an artist. Man, I'll pay you the extra for you to write it down. This the way this gonna go. You know, everything gotta be on the same line, man. On that chord, bro. Like that's just the way it works when it get bigger. And I'm not saying people shouldn't go and do running guns neither. Create. You supposed to create. Like this is all right in front of us. Right now we doing it. All this right in front of us, bro. Like nothing stopping you from putting yourself out there the way you want to put yourself out there as your image. Nothing stopping nobody. Like just gotta keep it authentic, bro. Keep it original and pay the for videographers, pay your engineer, like treat them well, like you saying they human beings. They the most important person. Like
honestly, I should call this
show the DJs, like the DJs. When we do events, the DJ is important. Like they want to be taken care of, bro. Like
you know what? I should call this motherfucking show the game manager. Like this nigga is just really giving game, not Cam Newton game manager, like game manager. Like nigga actually is like giving game, and he's managed before. So I mean, fuck. I wish you just talk more, Fletch, because this some shit.
Game,
this some shit I'm listening to. I'm like, wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to host this shit. Like I forgot, man.
You need bread, bro. You need bread in this game. It is what it is. Like that part ain't gonna never change too. Like, P up there, like when them people that came through here and anybody that's popping, like when you see them come and roll out that type of way.
Yeah. Hey, can I get some advice on that part? Cause I don't know what the fuck we've got into where it's like people, not even gonna say people, cause you know people wouldn't, but I don't understand how artists get to a specific point where they don't want to put in like as much as they put out, because you notice how a motherfucking can drop 100 fucking songs in a week, but if you do this shit properly, and okay, let's say for every fucking song, right? So it's 12 months in a year, right? Let's say at least you want to drop 8 singles this year, right? With every song that you put out, why can't artists come up with a plan? Yeah. Come up with a marketing scheme. Yeah. Push this for however however many long that you're gonna push this until you drop your next single and put however much. Because let me tell you something. It honestly it costs, but it really doesn't cost much for promotion. Because if you budget your shit. Because, see, a lot of motherfuckers don't want to have budgets either because they feel like, man, fuck.
I'm just dropping.
Stone Cold Jizzle ain't got a fucking budget. This nigga just dropping shit, nigga. No. Because the thing about it is, just because Guapo do it, that don't mean I can do it. Right. You know? Like,
you drop a lot of stuff, building up your catalog. They got some artists out there now in New Orleans that you might not used to be like, I ain't seen them in a while. And they pull up out of nowhere. They stream still up. Because they got a fan base. They built a catalog.
It's hard to believe I have a fan base. That's straight crazy.
Base, like a real fan
Because when I see my numbers after a while, because I didn't drop at all 2023. I just go back randomly. I wonder if they still playing that shit. Because I barely play my own fucking music.
Process again, though, bro. Like, Long Way From Home, that's a song that's going to keep getting streams. Process. Like,
exactly.
All right. Like you said, when you constantly feed it, like, you somebody that done it from your first video. Like, in a movie theater. Like,
I fed you motherfuckers.
Right. This is 2020. Like, I'm like, damn. There's a cold video.
I did, bitch.
I'm like, bro, like, they got people, like, mainstream. I don't see the video hard as I told you this. It's like, okay, that's building it from 5 to 10 people. Oh, to 50. Get 100. That's cool. If you got 100 people that just stream your shit from underground, like they gonna see it. It's gonna keep adding up till you get to them thousands. Mm-hmm. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen if you feeding it. If you come up with a real rollout, if you got plans.
But also, I feel like artists should take shows more serious than just songs and wardrobe, because every time I step on stage, then people don't even fucking know me. But when I step off that motherfucker,
Facts.
Like I at least leave with a good 6 or 7, 8 followers, and it's like crazy because I don't even remember niggas.
Facts.
I come back up, hey, yeah, you remember that show you did? Was moving your boy? I was like,
at Holland Wolf, you threw the shirt like, hey.
I was like, oh yeah, nigga, and that did happen because it was a show that I was at, and nigga walked up to me like he knew me, and you know I'm one of the humblest niggas ever. Facts. Some niggas, you know, they get hard on about fame and shit. Like I don't look like a hood nigga, but
I'm here though.
I have hood characteristics.
That's why I'm even here. This this is the second. My other was shout out my boy Delvin Bro.
Shout out to Delvin Bro.
It was on his podcast.
Shout out to Delvin Bro.
Back in my.
I know. Damn. Damn. That nigga ain't play for us no more, huh?
Nah.
Exactly.
Nah.
God damn. That shit.
But that's why I'm here though. Damn. Like you just said it though. That's another part why I'm here. Like hey, I'm gonna get in front of the camera one time because we are humble. We are. Even like how you like, hey, let me give you flowers. It's like, nah, you right, bro. Like right now, like I could be in the phase that I'm in and transitioning and striving for that next level. Cause I'm like, oh, yeah, like underground proving grounds, like really didn't, bam, put a real stamp down. Like, alright, now this is how this needs to be orchestrated every time. This is the status of this, and not only is this the standard and this the status, but elevated, like you said, my rollouts elevated. Like your show at Istanbul, you say, "Oh man, I'm already on the next one." Like,
yep. Because
as long as it's elevated, like
you exactly,
don't gotta, even like you said, the rollout. You don't gotta roll out all the time. If every time you do it, it get better. It get better. It strategized. You know, everybody got a different plan.
Like that's how I wanted to bring this about, because y'all already saw, you know, I was doing podcasts and shit. I was doing New Free Road, my homie DeCarlos. Shout out to DeCarlos. But I never wanted to do this shit because I was never paying attention to podcasts. And I remember when the pandemic hit, that was something that was big because, you know, it was at a time where we was all in the house. You know what I mean?
In the house bored.
Exactly. We all was bored. So niggas just sat around and talked. You know what I mean? But the shit blew up, and now you see shit like Don't Call Me White Girl or $1 Million Worth of Game or the Joe Rogan podcast or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you see shit like that and it's like, oh, okay.
Got multiple podcasts now.
But when I came into the game and the Carlos left it with me, I had to approach this bitch like, man, look, my cousin's sending me all these fucking podcasts, and I'm like, motherfucker, all these niggas got podcasts, but I gotta be the nigga to be like, look, y'all do podcasts. Yeah. I set vibes. Like, I set, like, you want to watch a nigga or to listen to a nigga like me talk, the people that I bring. Exactly. Because it's like with certain shit that I seen with podcasts, bro, it's niggas that I wouldn't even probably be like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because they boring. It's like lethargic. Yeah. So it's like with me, I just popped out of nowhere. Hi, welcome to EazysWorld. You know what I mean? Because every time you approach some shit, you always gotta be like, do I want to be a rapper or do I want to be the rapper? Fact. You know what I'm saying? And not saying like the rapper like the Drakes and the Kanyes. It's like, if you know you in a fucking bucket full of crabs, you gotta be the fucking snow crab, right? You gotta be the main
character in your world, bro.
Exactly. You gotta be the snow crab.
Who gonna be it? It's your world. Like, you gonna put somebody else the main character in your world?
Exactly.
Like, it's EazysWorld.
It's EazysWorld.
It's EazysWorld.
It's EazysWorld. But I want to go. I wanted to go in Fletcher's world because, like I always do, I try to keep shit balanced, and you know we always talk about fun. But see, here's my thing though. How does it feel to be a father coming from a person who really didn't have that fatherly figure, and to give him everything and more and instill it to your son? How does that feel?
I mean, my pops was good. We had he was always with that relationship with the sports for sure. But as fathering now, it's different, bro, because you see that at the parks. You see, like,
I love that shit.
So many like
I do.
fathers out there participating. You know what I'm saying? Good. Like it's very prevalent. But for me, it's like my dad like was always working, you know, in a plant.
Oh, okay.
So he always working. I don't think like the way my relation, not even compared or whatever, to say love my pops, like mine is different. Like today, I'm telling you that story like with my son going to M-Line, him being there, and like him getting the shicey, like all that. And it's like coming to productions, him coming to movies with me, like coming to movie sets. I mean, like it's just different, man. Cause like I give him that role that show him like, man, there's music. He done made songs with me in the studio, been in the booth, like really tapping into like his creative side, man. So like he be in plays and stuff. Like he was going to interview, getting ready for like junior high, middle school, and dude was telling him like, oh yeah, kids get scholarships for choir, and my son in the choir, like, so
that's cool.
It's just trying my to answer the question, like my answer would be, the biggest goal is keeping them well-rounded. Like, the sports make them tough, keep you active, keep you in shape, and it teaches you lessons how to work with people, especially team sports, So he plays team sports, like he out there playing golf or tennis or something. You got to work with other people in any other sport like that. So that help your life. Like, one day, if you go work in any type of field, if you making big money corporate, you got to work with people.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked that and I go so hard about fatherhood, because me, when I was coming up, like I had a dad, and like I was saying to a chick that was in here a couple of weeks ago, I was poor rich. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
I was rich in everything that I had, including wisdom and guidance, and of course, a father. But nigga, the only poor was I come from the hood. That's the only poor, because nigga, it was like I used to go to a certain friend's house, and it wasn't all my house. Like, I had to learn that fast. Like, my household, not like everybody's household. You know what I mean? Because I was, the bold child. And when I see it, I'll just ask, and then I'll be like,
what made you like that? I want to ask you that. Nigga.
Yeah,
we just saw that me and Guap was like Easy, like he got the white friends, but he's still hood. Like he's still in touch with his black man. Like
exactly. So what happened was, like I was telling the Carlos, being born different is a gift and a curse, because it's a gift because you get views from all over. Like, you can go into any room and be water, like Bruce Lee said, like be water. You know what I mean? And water, it's shown, you can put water in any weird shaped thing, it's gonna fit.
Yeah.
So when I was going to school, like, you gotta understand, I told you I was a poor rich kid. I was poor because I'm going to school with literally future killers. And I say that because, nigga, I'm
that's their mindset. That's what you surrounded by.
Yeah, I'm literally 21 now, and I see somebody I went to Edison went in jail for robbery and murder.
Yeah.
So he's still in that bitch technically. Yeah. But at the same time, I got casted away because I didn't talk like that, and I didn't want to be Soulja Slim at this time. Soulja Slim. So
facts, he was the hard.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, you ain't fucking with this one. You ain't us. Yeah. So I kind of just lashed on really to my cousins, my grandma, and whatever that was around me, because I didn't really have a lot of friends. Like, my cousins was really my friends. And then when I got to Texas, it was even more like that, because now I'm going to school. It's like these a lot of white kids in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like mad different. And then not only when you get to that, but you know what makes it hard? When you're a fucking artist. Like, I've been doing the same shit since a child. So it's like damn, like, why I'm so fucking, because when you know you so different, when you gotta ask yourself, why am I born this way? Because it's hard, bro.
But it's really just the environment you in. Like, you could go around other people and you still like blend in with them however you work, and you not different. You just one of them.
But like I said,
our environment, like you said, like,
but when
high school with killers, like,
but when shit get hard, Fletch, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was times where I was like, why me? Like, if I can give away all my fucking talents and abilities and the shit that I can do to just like be normal, you know what I'm saying? Because it did, because I'm never the person like that's gonna be the same 5 years, 3 years, 4 years. Like, nigga, every time you see me, I'm always evolved, because I lack on to so much knowledge. I've been like that since a child. Like I used to read a lot of fucking books. And then when acting came, I used to read a lot of scripts. Then I used to write a lot of scripts.
Facts.
Then I used to write raps a lot. Then I used to rap a lot. And I used to act a lot.
Sponge.
So it's like
to the game.
I'm a sponge. Exactly. I'm a sponge to the game. So it got to a point where now I'm the different one in my household. Yeah. It's like I'm the only, well, my mom ambidextrous, but I'm the only left-handed one. Like, so literally.
You're different. Like, you're the special child.
Exactly. I'm literally fucking different. And
that's what you're telling me.
But here's what I always preach and what I want kids to be, because kids that was under me, like 2000s babies, and I instilled a lot of this shit into my brother, because I didn't have the older male figure outside of my dad, because it's like everybody that I really kind of portrayed to was on TV. You know what I'm saying? And I had my dad, of course, but like I said, being different, what did we kind of start to do? You know, we kind of started to be like this. I mean, we still like this, yeah, but it ain't like this,
because it's not understandable. Like,
exactly. You know, my dad, you know, he's a regular guy with a lot of wisdom.
Well, Easy, you be doing some wild stuff, bro. Like the movies. I mean, let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about being on movie sets. We both been on movie sets.
Exactly. We both been on movie sets.
Let's talk cool about that. Like,
with movies, bro, it's
you got people lifting you up, man.
Exactly. Like, bro, with movies, it's like everybody always asks who inspires you. Nigga, I always say nobody, nigga. Because it's one of them things.
You ain't got no actor you want to be like. Easy.
Fuck
like
no. No. Bro.
Jamie Foxx, nobody?
No. Because that's one of them things where I didn't choose this shit, dude. This shit chose me. And that's why, going back to what I was saying, like, why am I like that? Like, bro, I ain't just wake up one day like, I want to be Denzel. Nigga, I just like what I saw in movies, and I just started repeating them. And then when I got on my first set as a child, I really fell in love with the shit. And that's when I learned to write my own scripts. I'm 11, 12 years old. I'm in my room all day, writing my own scripts and acting them out. That's it. And then with this one, it's more so I really have made it, because it's like niggas wanna I ain't gonna say niggas, fuck no. People. People.
Whole global.
Exactly, whole global. Yeah, people always like to feel like they made it because they got a big lump sum of money, or they got a new car, or they got a new house. Well, no, if a nigga had a new house, yeah, I made it. Fucking like right. But with this one, I do feel like I made it because not only did I wait my turn, I worked for it, but I finally got the role I wanted. And not only that, but it restored the love back into me, because when the getting was going good and the business stopped, I was looking at it from a business standpoint. I forgot the love. I actually forgot the love of this shit. You see what I'm saying? Because you know what I think about that? When I say the love of this shit, I think about niggas in sports. Like NBA, NFL, MLB.
Even though they getting paid a lot, do they still play like that kid?
Exactly. Nah, it's still not playing like that kid, but also is you still having fun with this shit. Because in the playoffs, like let's say you in the playoffs, any sport, bro, it's like
everything counts. Everything
exactly. Like this ain't no pickup. This ain't no. I can't just have fun. Like nigga, I want to win. Like this shit is gonna be after me, bro. Yeah. Like I want to host a LeBron. I want to be a champion. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about the love of this shit. Because like I said, cause see the fucked up part about it is I got successful too young, because it gave me an ego. I wasn't really humble, and not only was I really humble, I felt like the universe owed me, and I had to learn the hard way. The universe don't owe you shit, because you can work fucking 100 years and you can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's like you deserve something. Hard part right there.
It is. So that's why. So that's why you really have to be like, am I in for this shit because I love it, or do I want something out of it?
The having success and controlling that ego, but also not being too humble to not recognize the impact and influence that it's having.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Like, that's always.
Because as a 28-year-old,
that's always the line. Like when you ask about the shows, it's like, yeah, that's it right there. Like people understanding, like, everybody not gonna understand that, bro. Everybody not gonna understand that.
Right.
They start, like, a lot of people get left like that.
Exactly.
Like, because you had success and then they don't know how to manage that success within their own universe. Like,
and I'm glad I got that lesson.
Get left.
Exactly. I'm glad I got that lesson when I was young enough to still have time for myself. Like I said, 14, 15, 16, that's when the career really like whoosh. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, I started at 11.
Right.
And like I said, teenage years, that's when that shit hit. And, you know, I ain't really asking my mama for shit. So it's like,
you been acting
I could do this shit.
Like been acting.
Exactly.
Like real entertainer.
So when the ego shit hit, and then I wasn't getting to, well, actually, no, the city fucked my career up. I'm gonna get to that later. But
let's talk about it now.
You want to talk about fuck it. Let's talk about it now. So in 2016, I always remember I remember the nigga who did it. In 2016, Bobby Jindal, the last thing he did before he left out of office was he proposed the tax write-off to films.
I love Bobby Jindal hate.
When I tell you work dried up so motherfucking
terrible
fast,
government.
that's saying you
false promises about hope of jobs that was gonna create.
Exactly.
For film.
Let's say you selling drugs and you on a high note for 10 years. Then all of a sudden the draw happens, you like how to manage it. Like I ain't getting shit, but the drought is bad. Right. Like this is a real drought.
Like you was on, like people were on leave Louisiana workforce getting film jobs back then. Like
exactly.
I was
Exactly. You was there too.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? We both just a little younger.
Yeah.
But we age fine wine. But still.
Facts. But we done went back. You were like 16. We went out to 14, 15, 16. Louisiana times.
Louisiana times.
That's
it's
like
24
10 years ago now.
Exactly. And the fact that I got to experience that, and, you know, it was still cool, but I'm actually glad it still happened in a sense, because that's what What's the Greatness came from. It came from everybody that I made accordance with, and it just came full circle. You know what I'm saying? Crocs together. It came full circle. So it was just like, damn, well, I'm glad I did come back. But here's
so what's the date on What's the Greatness?
Next day, what's the date? So, well, they probably gonna get this far in this episode, but look, check it out.
They got to.
What's the Greatness? The premiere March. We supposed to have a release date, holiday season this year, like actual release date.
All right,
but we in so many fucking bidding wars and deciding where we want to go, where this is kind of reasonable, where people actually will want to watch it.
Yeah,
it's like, well, you know, we really got a lot of fucking options, but we want the best ones.
Right.
So we gonna do whatever the fuck we gotta do, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Amazon, Netflix, hey y'all, run that bag.
But like I said, you know, we wanted the big end. And, you know, we kind of, you know, but I ain't gonna get too much about that. But that's you know, it was kind of like, hey, we like what you guys are doing. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. But
so the game is using, as you was, like you saying, all these connects in the film. Bam. Bring all that together.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Yes. Yes, most definitely, bro.
That's all we doing.
Most definitely. And the thing about it is, you gotta stick with something. You gotta stick with a dream, because if you don't, you know, what's the purpose of something?
Facts.
Yo.
So now we gonna fast forward it. You gonna cut on that?
Say. Oh no, we rolling, boy. We chilling.
I got them 2-hour cameras in this motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, who got the phone?
State Farm said they still ain't come.
Yeah, I turn that down. Whoever got the phone. Yeah, hit that bell.
Hit on the mic.
Yeah, hit that bell. You know, it's probably gonna pick up, but hey, we still in EazysWorld, nigga. We ain't going away. We going on a fucking commercial break, my nigga. So we gonna keep this bit rolling. 2020. Nigga said fast forward to 2020.
EazysWorld.
Y'all niggas, man. What y'all doing?
We in the motherfucking back, you heard?
These niggas think we done. We ain't done, bitch.
We rolling.
Exactly. We rolling, nigga.
This is like this my Boosie birthday 85 South show. Man, come on.
This nigga, man. But no.
So
what I respect about you, Fletcher, though, and like I said, this is me giving my flowers again. What I respect about you, you really is an honest nigga. Honest man. You really an honest man. And why I say that, because it's like everybody that you curated together, you kind of spoke that life and that light to them, but also to me too. Cause that's why we all still around. Cause that's why I always get amazed about the talent that I do see. Because of course I know it ain't just me out there, but I see it's like, damn, so I'm really not the only one that's out here. And it's like, it's some crazy shit. Because like I said, niggas like Makai November, Say Baby, fucking Neek, Zig, Cam, Guapo, me, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
right, shout out Zig. That's
amazing, bro.
Here, Zig. You know,
yes, he was.
On the platform, you know, so even seeing Rock really pushing it, Rock doing his thing, man.
Yep.
So many artists that partnered up. And that's just what going global is, bro. Like, it ain't one thing. You can't marginalize it. We got producers, engineers that collectively, like, we work doing our thing, you know.
Say, would you get mad?
Would I be mad?
Yeah, would you be mad?
If what?
We had an hour. Cause let me tell you why. So I like to take these hours, these episodes, because I'm still learning this equipment.
Chop it up.
I don't want this to die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, bro. I really don't want this to end, but I really fucking appreciate you, dog. I really appreciate you being here and all that. I really appreciate you being the first fucking guest, because this is going, like I said, I just booked 8 people today, bro. Like, I gotta come with this bitch tomorrow and film Zig. Yeah. So it's like I got
shout out Zig right behind it.
Exactly. And then Friday I got 2. And then Saturday got 2. Can you
Hey, shout out Zig and Neek. They pushing the shit.
But wait,
man.
Who do you think is coming on Saturday? I got fucking Yanni ass coming on Saturday. So it's like, bro, I got so much in store and so much at stake that the fact that I got to do my podcast, my show, the nigga who first really saw me like that, that's divine intervention, and that's circle of life, my moment.
Lil Easy.
I appreciate you so much, dog. World. And look, thank y'all to those who subscribe, liked on the Instagram page, and viewed this shit, because guess what? EazysWorld is officially here. My name is Lil Easy. This is my dog, Mr. Going Global, Fletechrachi TV. Long live Wavy Xavier. The wave never dies. And remember, if nobody else loves you, Easy love you. Peace.
Wavy one, man.